Welcome back to WINFXTRADING YouTube channel. I don't upload video anyhow. I just look at the nature of the market, synthetic or forex. I look at what people are facing. I look at the winners and the gainers. If the winners is on the increase, I know how to improve my video. If they are on the decrease, I will know also how to do that. Like right now, 90% of traders are losers, only 10% are winners. That is why I'm working hard every day to upload content that will actually maximize the number of gainers into at least let's get 50% gainers instead of 10% gainers. Okay, so today, before I continue, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I think that is the best thing you can do to yourself, to your generation, to your friends. Subscribe and share our content to your friends, telling them to subscribe too. Turn on the bell notification, click the like button, try to comment what you think about this channel, about this content I'm working on right now. I'm shooting the video about. I think if you have done all these things, we are good to go. The topic we are discussing today is v100, 100% profit sensitive scalping strategy. It's not all about searching videos on YouTube. It's all about getting the right content. If you watch this video, I tell you, we are going to take your $10 account to thousands, even millions of dollars. All you need to do is to follow the instruction in this video. But mind you, this content is free content. If you really want to, I always tell people, you need to sacrifice some things for you to get what you don't have. Go down the description of this video. You will see the courses we offer at WINFXTRADING. The courses are offered on Telegram. If you really want to change your life, I'm not interested in your money enough, because the money you are paying for the course is just to make you serious. And you know that is a business. We can't offer it for free. We are not too much trying to absorb your money. No, the money you pay is actually to keep you serious in the system. Now, I can make money on my own just trading, okay? But instead of just consuming the money on myself, I have to teach people how to do it, and you have to pay for it, because money is time. Spending time to create content costs a lot of money, and it costs a lot of energy. So you have to pay for it. If you feel like you can't pay for it, then I have a solution to that. Just chat me on Telegram. I will tell you what to do, and you will do it. Okay? So that's by the way. So like other volatility market, v100 is highly volatile with volatility rate of 20 to 50 pips per minute. During this this means with a good signal you can be getting over an average of 2000 pips per hour during a highly volatile period. Don't mind this one. Clear? Let's clear it. So during a highly volatile period, okay, meaning that if you bought, let's say if you sold or you bought one lot size, you're actually making over $2,000 per minute, per hour, if the volatility is too high. Okay, this can work against you. You see, it can work against you if you don't know how to trade v100. Right now, we are offering 100% VIP signal on v100, v75, boom and crash indices, just 75, BTC, silver and gold. Shout at Danny Edge. You go on Telegram to join. It's better you strategize your investment. It's better you strategize how you trade the financial market. If you know that you can't actually hold your peace, you can't control your emotion to produce the right signal, we can control the emotion for you and produce the right signal for you, and you make great time profit all you need to do is to subscribe for our VIP, and to have instant access you have to chat me on at Danny Ezechukwu on Telegram. Okay, so what we shall be discussing here is what we shall be discussing here are trend line combined with moving average, multi-time analysis, M market structure or pattern, M market structure or pattern. We shall be discussing this. If you need the full content on how to trade Volatility 100, comment in the comment section. I will get to help you more about it, but it might cost you some things. I told you everything in life costs. If you want, you have to consider cost in order to make a progress in life. There is a cost, there is a sacrifice you have to pay, because that sacrifice you pay will pain me, it will provoke me to help you to succeed. Okay, so we are now going to MT5. This is MT5 because this is where the trading is actually carried out. Okay, this is MT5. Okay, this is Volatility 100. Now this is Volatility 100. So this is M1. I start with trend line analysis. This is M1. As a scalper, okay, listen, as a scalper, we shall be using M1 to M15, but always get the H4 view of the market, the 4-hour view of the market, how the market behave in every 4 hours. Get it, and then try to get the weekly view of the market. In fact, get overall view of the market before you start scalping a market, so that you not make mistake. Do top-down analysis. So if we go for it, I'm doing it right now. Before we talk about trend line, let's talk about top-down analysis. In the monthly, you see, in the monthly, the market has been bullish buying, and it has covered over 6,000 pips in the month. The month has not completed. This is just October 19, so we still have about 11 days to go. And what are you expecting when the market has gone up by over 6,000 pips? If you check other monthly move in the buy direction, up movement is almost half of, is not up to half. It's not up to half of what this month has already done, even when the month has not completed, meaning that we might be expecting a lot of weak rejection in the month. We might expect a lot of weak rejection. That means there will be some sales. There will be sales. There will be sales. Placing a sell order at the top of this week will be a great potential. Someone that did that, we have made over 263 pips right now. So you at least understand that the market has bought for a longer time. The length, the magnitude of the candlestick, the length of the candlestick is telling you that the market may not go beyond some prices. Like it has reached this, you see, price action is the most, is 95% part of trading. So when we say multi-time analysis, it's actually price action that we are analyzing. You see, it has reached over $15,000 in price, and now it is at 14,816. Okay, and this is a monthly week rejection. So you already understand that this market has bought for a long time in the month, and it may not buy further because of what these weeks are being formed. That means it can go back to cover those weeks. The price can push up, will be oscillating. It can push up to this week and make some little high and come back and drop with speed to come back to this price. Okay, so take note of that. Now check the weekly. You can see in the week, Remember that in a month there are 4 weeks, so count back. In 19 days, how many weeks are there? We have only 2 weeks and 3 days. 5 days. So let's call it 3 weeks. So you can see 1, 2, and 3. The market has been buying from here. You buy, keep buying. Then it reach this price, start falling. Okay. Now let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. This is daily. Okay, in daily you will see clearly what is happening in the market, the levels of weak ejections. You see the market tried to reach this high. It has been buying in 19 days. Count back in the month. There are 19. We have covered 19 days in the month, but count back each of these count 1 day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You see, 19. So, let's call it 19 here, somewhere here. Okay, you see, and that is what we call price action analysis. That was a breakout. I get what I mean. That was a breakout here. When the month began, that was a breakout. You see how it worked. That was a breakout. That was another breakout here. So as an expert trader, after a breakout, you wait for some retracement and then you enter. What happened? By now you will cash over. If you enter, you will cash over 9,000, over 9,000 pip. Okay, it's like it added some, like it included the previous month. Okay, that's cool. So let's go to 4 hour. Now in 4 hour, you also see some of those breakouts. You know how many 4 hours are there in 90 days? In 19 days, all you need to do is for how many 4 hours you have to convert 19 days to 1 hour, then divide by 4. You have to convert 19 days to 24 hours. 19 days to hours, which is 24 by 90, and then divide by 4. You now know the number of 4 hour candles. Okay, or you can track the months when this month began. The month of October is 10, so you'll be checking when you will see something like 10th month. Okay, see, this is October 10, 2021 10. I seen it 2021 10/04, October 4. So October 3, October 1. Oh yeah, somewhere here. So here, as an expert trader, you'll be monitoring this market 4 hour up on 4 hour. I discovered that this market reach here and collapse, reach here and go up. Now this breakout, let me draw it. This breakout, that is price action analysis. This breakout, you are following a professional trader. This breakout, what happened? We are waiting for a test, but the price could not retest it again. All you need to do is to buy, become a positional trader. You automatically turn yourself to a positional trader because you have been waiting patiently for it to retest the zone. You couldn't retest it, so just enter. Make sure you have enough equity. You will tell you the truth, by now you would have got over 5,000 pips. Imagine. Okay, that means if you buy one lot size and you open 3 positions, you are making over $20,000. You know, okay, you open 4 positions, you're making over $20,000. Okay, so that's good. If you open 0.2 lot size, which is the minimum, you are actually making, imagine that you are making over $5,000. Okay, so if you open 4 positions, so we now go back to H1 normal. H1, you'll be seeing how the market behave. You go back to, I will not touch M30, I will touch M15. You see, in M15 you see a lot of noises, confusion and all of that. Then you go to M5. Then, so look at what we do here now. We already know that this market is facing some weak ejections. So the best way to trade this market is to trade it at the to sell at this level, at the resistance level, like here. Selling here will be hard, like it will be selling here will be risky. I didn't say hard, I'm sorry, risky. Why? Because there is potentials, there's high probability to react to this price, because the market is in a strong uptrend, as you see in the month. Okay, then buying after the market has dropped to some support, like buying at some support, like buying here, you make profit, because the market is actually buying in the month. Okay, so if the market is dropping, you see, like here, it's dropping, it's not a sin, it's dropping, it's not a bad thing. As the market is dropping, you know that it is that weak rejection that is forming. All you need to do is to study the market and wait for the price to come back here. It will definitely drop again. So when it reaches some level, like here, it will go up to retest, to fill those weak rejections, to fill it up again. It will be oscillating, making weak, getting weak and destroying weak, getting weak and destroying weak, until it break out to a new price. It could break out, let's say, if it is seriously trying to go higher in the month, because we still have a couple of 11 days left. This is 19th October. If you want to go up high, it can break and go to 16,000, a price of $16,000. Okay, and as a wise trader, all you need to do is to wait for retracement and enjoy the breakout. So let's talk about Trendline here. Well, see, we shall be using lower time frame. So as a scalper, I'm going to use 5 minutes time frame. Yes, to get what we want, I'm going to use 5 minutes time frame. I'm going to let me use 15 minutes time frame, so I will get what we want. I'm going to rotate this screen. Okay, here I'm going to rotate the screen so that you understand how to trade this market as a trendline trader. Okay, you know why I don't want to use 1 minute and 5 minutes? I want to get a signal that will stay long and work and give us what we want. You see, this it takes patience. Please, what kills many traders is impatience. Try to develop patience. If you don't know what to do, go and get music, be playing music and be watching the charts, or just find something that will keep you busy so that you will not be trading anyhow. You see, this is the first touch. We are drawing the trend line. That's cool. We have this volatility 75. Do obey trend line. I tell you that it obeys trend line if it is actually trending in a particular direction in the month. It will obey the trend line. That's why you need to get the monthly view. It obeys the trend line. It also ranges, and it usually ranges when it's forming weak rejection in the month, okay, or in the week. Yeah, it ranges. So I will teach you how to trade the range. So this is the first touch, this is the second touch. We are waiting here. Once it come here, you now confirm it's no longer breaking, it's no longer, you say, you have to patiently confirm that you enter. Where do you put your stop loss? You put your stop loss here at this low. If you have enough capital, you can put it here. Okay, and where are you going to put your TP? Okay, where are you going to put your TP? You are going to put your TP. Your first TP will be, since this is the previous high that the market retraces back to the trend line, you are going to place your first TP here, and then you multiply the length of this. Like, you consider the length of the retracement from here to here, the length, the number of people, multiply by 2 and project up. That would be your next TP. Then you can put your third TP at this price, because the market falls from that price and come here. As a trending market, the price have to reach there and break it. So you put your next TP there. You lump your stop loss either here or somewhere, or at the first, like you lump it on the first touch. When you are drawing a trend line, you need 2 points. This point and this point, 2 lows for uptrend, 2 lows two higher lows, okay, for uptrend. That of downtrend, I'll talk about it when I come to that. So imagine you did this now. You should have made over, like, based on the position of the price now, you should have made over 500 and over 500 pips. Now over 500 pips, if you bought 0.2 lot size, you have made $100. You see, and with $10 account you can buy 0.2 lot size. You see, your $10 has become $110, just like that. And you can open more than two positions. You imagine your $10 can become $200 plus, because the TP is not once you enter the trade, start going in profit, because the TP, the price couldn't even get back to the TP. The stop loss, it couldn't even react at all to the stop loss. The stop loss just there for fancy. Okay, so now let's check downtrend. Okay, let's check downtrend. Remember, in the month, this market is doing what? Is uptrend strongly, though there's something we call rejection, saturation. The market, there is a length the market will move in the month. If the length of the candlestick, monthly candlestick, is not actually close or comparable with those of the previous month, like what is happening here, we discover that the length in this month is very, very long, is very, very high compared to the previous length. Even the month has not ended, just the first 19 days of the month, the length is so exorbitant, meaning that it might not move up further. It can form a lot of weak rejection and go down for some time and keep moving. So I can't say anything right now, but that is the essence of price action analysis. Okay, so that's by the way. So remember, we are in a uptrend market. So if you are doing downtrend, if you are getting downtrend signal, that is a sell signal. You know that it will not last long, and you know how to protect your account, how to place your TP. So how do you look for downtrend? It's not easy, but you can get the downtrend. It's like most of the time you go to 4 hour, and check the 4 hour and check, like, you see, if I go to 4 hour, you check the behavior of 4 hour, like right here. Okay, let me use the object. I told you initially that 4 hour will help a lot to scalp in the lower time frame. You see that here. Let me explain this well. You see that price reach here and started forming weak rejection. So this weak rejection that is forming, we tell you that there will be some downtrend. So if you want to trade the downtrend, you go to 15 minutes time frame. When you go to 15 minutes time frame, you see something like this. Let's minimize. You see something like this. Perfect downtrend used to form ripples, that is highs and lows, like that will be swing, but it will be making lower lows and lower highs. So an example is this one. This is M15. You can get the opportunity in M15, okay, so that you can scalp and stay away. Okay, this is a kind of downtrend. Okay, this is it. I'm trying to draw it. This is it. I need 2 points to draw it. Okay, no, you see that this is very, very perfect. Okay, you see it. This is the first touch. You use it to draw it, and then this is second touch. You use it to draw it. What are you waiting for? You are waiting for a retracement to the trend line, and then you need to confirm that after the retracement the price cannot break it. So what do? You place your stop loss at the high, you project it, you project the price. Look at what I mean. Look at what I mean. Look at what I mean. You see, if you project here, the top touch, the previous, the high, the previous lower high, this price 1377.1.98 will be your stop loss, and then you are going to sell. What will be your TP? Your first TP will be the previous, because you are selling the previous low. So here will be your first TP. So your first TP will be triggered. So you might place a third TP by this investment, you multiply by 2. But unfortunately, as a wise trader, you know it will not work. You know it will not work because in the month the market is already buying. You can't stop the politics. Once the politics in the month is buying politics, you can't stop it. Who are you? All you need to do is to be very, very careful with managing your account. What you need to do is just measure the previous retracement and place TP there. That is here, this level. It retraces to this level, so you place TP here and it is triggered. Okay, so that's good. It is triggered. If you want to get more TPs, it should be up. You should look for uptrend and do that because the market will actually favor you in the uptrend. Okay, so that's good. So let's see some ranging part of. You see, this market normally range when it's about forming weak rejection. It does range. If you go to H4 and look for where it is forming weak rejections, multiple weak rejections, you know that is a ranging place. Okay, the market does range. Okay, and how do you draw if your market is ranging? How do you get it? Okay, how do you get it? You just look for, it's actually, you need to draw resistance and support. So this is support. Okay, at least make sure you join many points. And this is, let me delete it and add another one. You need a zone. This is another support. Well, I mean, you need at least 2 points, significant ones. So like here now, the support, which is the lower bar, the lower rectangle, you see, I captured these points. Okay, and I captured this one. I see, yeah, you see, because price go up and come back, I couldn't break it and go up again, so it's okay. Now see what happened here. As a wise trader, see how to trade this. For here, for the upper resistance, I captured how many points? I captured 1 and 2. Then I use it to draw. So see how I will make profit. Once price reacts to this level, I'm going to sell. Imagine how much you will be making if you did this with me. Okay, you see, imagine you'll be making huge money. I'm telling you the truth. You have got over 900 pips doing this. Okay, now when the price come back here, okay, so I mean, when the price come back here, you need to patiently wait because you need to do all these tests, breakout tests. Wait see if there will be a break. That's what happened. There was a breakout. Then all you need to do is maybe you go like you have patience playing music or watching football on the television, but make sure one eye is on the charts, the other eye is on another thing. Keep yourself busy with something else, but don't stay away from the chart because if you miss it, you don't miss it. You see, there was a breakout and then you are waiting for a test to the zone and then for the price to come up again and try to fall back and then not break it again, and you confirm that it will actually go up. You have to buy here. You will make another 900 pip plus. You see, that's how it was. Okay, So that's what we call M structure. That's where I'm going to take it. And for me to get this M structure, I'm going to use M1. It does happen in M15, but I'm using M1 for now. Okay, as a scalper, we're going to use M1 to get this M structure. So let's see how it works. Let's see how it works. You are going to go to M1. Okay. Now, how the M structure is very simple. You really need to draw, because the moving average will help us actually. You need moving average 20. Period is 20, shift is exponential, method is exponential, close, start is 2 peso, and then you need moving average 202. They will help. This volatility markets, this volatility 100 does obey this M structure very well, and that is what I'm doing, and that make many people use indicator to blow their accounts. Okay, many people use indicator to blow their account. So all you need is this moving average, these two moving averages. And how does it work? Okay, how does it work? See what I mean by M structure. Let me show you one. It really work. It really work. I will start with the one that will give you a sell signal. Okay, I'll start with the one that will give you a sell signal. You get what I mean? Okay, now this is a perfect one. When the market is moving in uptrend, okay, now the market will reach some level. You see this level? It will just reach a level and fall. This is an uptrend. What I mean, I don't know how we explain this, but let me use a drawing tool to explain this. I'm about ending this video, but the last part of it is very powerful. I'm going to use a drawing tool. Okay. I'm going to use a drawing tool. So if you check here, what are you seeing? When you see this pattern forming, you know that M shape is about to start forming. Okay, so another thing is, when the price has moved up to a very high price and then fall down below the moving average 20 and retest, please well, and retest moving average 200, but it could not break low. You are testing. This is the first part, the first cycle of, like, when the market has gone up so far, reached some high prices that it cannot go up again and fall back to the moving average, break below the moving average 220 and retest moving average 200, and then it goes up again. Then at times you will draw some level, like during the first cycle. When it's going up, it might break it. Yeah, that's how market do. It will break it and go up again and reach some price and fall. Please wait for it to fall back to moving average 200. Then confirm that it cannot break it. Then you have to buy there. That is what we call M structure. You have to buy here. Where is your stop loss? Your stop loss will, if you want to place your stop loss, it's going to be some pip below the moving average 200. That's all. So buy here because it's going to form M. It's going to go up and form some part of M. Okay, that's good. Now, because this is a belief, whenever v75 has gone to some high price and come below this moving average 200, just buy. Just believe me, after you have confirmed that there is no breakouts below the moving average 200, just buy. It will buy and see, you make more. That's what we mean by M structure. Okay, that's what we mean by M structure. Then you can also get a sell signal in M structure. Like when this market have gone far and reached this price and collapse. If price come back to that place again, just sell. It will sell. Your TP will be, you'll be targeting, your TP will be that place, the previous support, the support level, the place the price comes and it couldn't break, like here will be your TP. Let's say this one, a market is trending downward. Let's look at trending downwards market. When a market is trending downward, it will reach some price that it will not continue to go down. It will break above the moving average. Okay, it will break above the moving average to go and retest moving average 200. After you confirm that there is no breakout, sell. That's the M structure. You have to sell. What will be your TP? Your TP will be somewhere here. This support. You raise it up a little bit. Just place your TP or you close manually if it's not hitting because you're scalping. So you see here the price goes up again. It goes up to retest some level. That have just forming M loops, multiple M. To retest some level, and if you notice that those levels cannot be broken, you sell, and your TP will be here, somewhere here where the price cannot break. Now see what happened here. When price reacts to the moving average 200, it breaks it. Remember, a market that has been trending downward will actually, after it has trended downward for a long time, it will change trend. It has to go up because market moves in cycle. So that's why you confirm breakout here. So here you know that this MO structure will die. It's dying. It has died. And what happened? The market breakout to the upside. As an expert trader, all you need to do is to wait for some retest to the moving average 200, or if it is not happening, okay, retest to moving average 20, any of them, and you buy. You will make huge profit because you see that breakout, the breakout goes very high. Okay, that's good. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and want to get the premium, the full blueprint of success on how to trade v100 or how to trade synthetic market entirely, because we have a specialized course for that, all you need to do is to write me on Telegram. I will put it through. It doesn't cost you much. All this thing is I've been repeating it. Sacrifice some money in order to be rich. Instead of blowing your account 20 times, why not pay a few dollars and start making money with a mentor? Join our VIP. We give profitable signal there. We serve it at least 3 days in a week. You will see signals 3 days in a week. We have monthly subscription, we have yearly subscription, we have lifetime. Why not change your life? Thank you for staying with me.